All right. About to get started once again. Hold up. I thought the theme was going to restart again. Nah, looks like we're safe. Fortunately, autoplay is off. It keeps turning back on for some reason, but I think I've got a watchful eye on it now. Anyway, we're going to be getting back into Mass Effect. The hell is it? The Legendary Edition? Legacy? I think it's Legendary. We did this yesterday, actually, so same game twice in a row. That's all right. I can do that every once in a while. In fact, last year, when I was streaming kind of around the same time period, I was mostly just doing the same game day after day until we finished it. So maybe harken back to the year of yesteryear. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on into it. So last time we were doing a little bit of Mass Effect. We went to Liara's dig site, ended up finding her and recruiting her. And now it seems like we're going after her mother, Benezia, which isn't exactly what I had in mind, but I guess that's just how it works out. So fortunately, she's already part of the party and everything, so we don't need to really mess around with, I don't know, potentially missing any story beats specifically with her. Who knows? Messing around with the volume a little bit too, just sure that it's looking okay. Oh, it doesn't want me to alt-tab out. Okay. Let's see what these gunshots sound like. Just give me a quick little rundown on that. No, that's not too bad. I increased the percentage for Mass Effect itself, like up to 45%, which I think was higher than I had it before, but I don't know. I think the overall desktop volume in OBS is relatively low, so I kind of bumped that up a bit. I just want to make sure that I'm not, like, overstepping anything, but it seems like we're okay. Okay, so we need to go find... We're at the... whatever this facility is. We need to go find the head honcho, so we can move on out. Get to the upper echelons here. See if we can find Benezia. Merchant Opold.
This one offers greetings. You are the specter that visits Port Hanshan.
I'm here to shop.
Whatever. This is a store, right?
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
You better. I'm not here for no chit-chat. Ammo upgrade, cryo rounds. Too bad that's ungodly expensive. And then tungsten rounds. What the hell does that do? 30% damage increase versus synthetics. That would be nice, but I ain't got the cash. And well, actually, you know what? I've racked up a little bit in our little excursion in the previous area, but also I want to see, do I just like drag this shit if I want to? Let's see. Does that work? Oh yeah, that does work. Okay. I was thinking about this after I stopped the stream, like for a good time afterward. I'm like, what the hell do I need to do to get some hotkeys around here? You know what? Well, hold up. Shield boost. Yeah, that works. I guess I could do theirs too. But then it would depend on the party members. I don't know. What is this? Nothing? Oh, okay. You don't think I ever used cryo round? I seem to remember using it. I don't remember if it was in this game in particular or one of the sequels, but I seem to remember freezing enemies in this game at some point. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave it where it is. What do you have, Garrus? I went through and I kind of upgraded them a little bit, put some different armor on them, but I didn't do any of this shit, so... Allows long bursts of assault rifle fire without overheating. Okay. Adrenaline burst recharges talents so they can be used immediately. Temporarily disables enemy biotics tech within certain radius. Oh, I can't drag those to the quick slot. Oh well. ME2 had it as a seal. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Alright. That could have been it. What else you got?
This one offers greetings.
Sure, whatever.
Of course. This
Non-human armors. Krogan armor, Turian armor. I wish I could compare, like, right. Oh, wait, no, I can. Garrus, is that better than what you have? Turian light armor. Ooh, is it yellow though? Ugh, that doesn't really mesh well with him. 988 and 9. That's not bad. Cuts down on tech biotic, but that doesn't really matter much for Garrus. Ooh. Big difference in price, though, obviously. Damage protection, shields, tech biotic. And it's camo! Do I want to spend that much on Garrus? Like right now? That's a lot of money. Yeah, why not? I'm sure I'll regret it later. I keep forgetting what my... Okay, no. Escape. Got you something special. If you can even wear it. Can you wear it? Oh, that's it, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's gray. I thought it was camouflage. Oh. Alright. What do we got? Shield battery. Health regeneration. It's not bad. Yeah, maybe shields are better. Alright. Works for me. I guess. I don't... it ain't too bad. It's better than yellow. He looks, like he's wrapped up in bandages. And then he's got, like, some black trim along the edges. Businesswoman. Where the hell do we need to go for this whole deal? I think that's where we came out of. Okay, now it's an elevator. Maybe it was down. Ah, look, I see a door over here with a lot of guards. Cool hair. Okay. This looks important. Gianni Parasini.
How can I help you?
I don't know. Where's his Ananias?
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Oh, I thought it was a woman.
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's a chair. Hello.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
I'm not a refugee, and watch your fucking mouth,
Funny thing
sir.
about humans, we're pretty loyal to our home world.
My homeworld is clean. Poverty is non-existent. If you take some perverse pride in that overheated, acid-washed slum, that is your business. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second-guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren, one of your Spectre compatriots? He is a
Former
major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
I've heard an Asari Matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
Don't just say that. If we want to do that, let's try to be a little more covert about it, but alright, Garrett's fine.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is
And
self-explanatory.
all the other questions in.
Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos. You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
So Liara is strangely silent. Is she even in the room?
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about. I am in the
Oh, wait,
middle
I
of
just
9
thought of something.
things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
I have no
Alright.
more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Oh? You
You've
propose
never worked
something?
in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
And you're not really in earshot, but alright.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
You've got like a massive door and a wall behind you. But maybe he has microphones that he listens to his employees with. Did we even see the bar? I don't think that was a thing I came across. There were like some tables, but I'd hardly call that a bar. Maybe it was in something. There was something that was like, had 5 on it. Yeah, it's back there. Maybe that's it. Also that, but that's locked. All silent on the mission. Ah, listen to that techno beat. This must be the bar.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Yes.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal
The hell did you
for
call
my
me?
job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a
Copyright
variety of
laws even
monitoring
in
viruses.
space.
They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
This is illegal. It's my
What's in it for
reward.
me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
I'll do it for 1,000,
Interesting plan. I'm in.
but I guess I
Excellent.
can't negotiate, so whatever.
Here's the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me
Fine.
what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject.
But what if it's a
It
fake
may
tell?
distract him enough to keep
What if
him
he's doing
calm.
like a Le Chiffre job?
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, wait, what? I just saw his name pop up, but like for a brief second. Okay, I guess that's the one we need to talk to. That is a businessman.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Well, let's save before we do this so we don't bungle it, as the Asari put it.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas,
I'm a Spectre.
I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
What the hell? I guess that's if you want to turn the tables or something.
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I don't
Mr.
care.
Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate discussion.
I don't like that hair on this guy's face. Doesn't look right.
We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
Oh, I thought I upgraded all my charm points for maximum dialogue options, but I guess not.
Is it possible to deaden pain somehow?
What? Why, we could try to make the skin insensate, I suppose. Full body numbness, atrophy out all the nerve clusters, you'd still feel internal injuries. But that's dangerously close to genetic engineering, Shepard. The laws only allow improvement of natural functions. We can't add or remove. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head. For a bulk order, I can
There's
work
the
in a
tell.
sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you were here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas.
I'm above the law.
Some
I'm
days I
Spectre.
shoot on criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Citadel.
Are you calling me a liar, Mr. Vargas?
All I know is that you're wasting my time. Good day, Commander.
Oh. Well, maybe we can get it back in there somehow. Let's see. What else do we got? Doorman.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Yeah, you were weird looking. It does not look like your average Solarian.
Don't hang up. Elder brother, it's me. I'm on Noveria now. I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute. It's real time for the troopers. Do you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager...
It sounds relatively important.
The office is closed by Hanshin's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gon Swa Folsum Karatin Nar Ead Bellamoyes.
Jesus Christ.
No, that's the administrator. The Hanshin administrator. Well, think about it.
What's up, Mythical?
A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's real. I think the
We're kind of bumbling our way through this, but whatever works, I guess.
Beat it.
Huh. It's a little rude. Okay. What is all this? I'm gonna go talk to the Asari afterward, and if something can't be resolved from this, I guess we'll see about trying to reload. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it is imperative that you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Don't know what that's about. Crap. Whoops. Aw. I think I want to make it. There we go. Last second there. Oh, you started playing this last night. Nice. Weren't we just talking last night? You said you were gonna hold off. But, you know, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, I got itchy to play this game too, and I didn't even have it pre-purchased. I'm just like, God damn, I really want to play this series again, so up and bought it. No, it didn't work.
Figured out what I was up to and left.
Unfortunate, but I cannot blame you for sharing my lack of success. We'll need to find another avenue to access Binary Helix.
Okay.
Wait, what about my money?
For what? Scaring off the mark? I do not blame you, but do not presume too much. Good day, Spectre.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna maybe just see about reloading. I guess I don't know Rick and Morty that well. I've seen the first couple seasons, but I don't remember all the characters. Anderson is voiced by Keith David, though. He was sort of a bigger actor in the 80s, but because of his cult status, he tends to get a lot of jobs doing voice roles nowadays, so could be, but I'm not that familiar with Rick and Morty.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas?
That's correct.
Okay, so we already went all through this.
It was my understanding that the system
Relevant.
First, the boilerplate.
You're gonna hold up, but you wanted to play it. Yeah, it's kind of in the same boat for me.
Can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting.
Is it?
For a bulk
I don't know. Things seem to be going
sensory
fine.
Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
I could just like say goodbye. I don't know if that would do anything, but
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details. You know what I'm saying?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no
oh, okay. This gives me the same result.
You were sent by the Citadel.
Maybe I'm personally interested.
Then you should go. Good day, Commander.
Let me try it one more time. I might need. You know what? Hold up. Let me see if I can get the utmost and the charm ability. See if I can unlock those additional dialogue options. Not that. I got it maxed out. I guess maybe there's something else to it. There's Intimidate, I guess. New dialogue options. I guess this is what we need to get to, so that kind of sucks. You got some things on the Final Fantasy VII closer to getting the platinum. Oh, very good. Alright. Well, maybe this is something we can come back to then. Maybe I don't have to do it right now. Guess have Keith David the Arbiter. Well, yeah, I mean, those are probably his two biggest roles because they were around the same time period, and both those series got like really massive. So, Mass Effect is Anderson, Halo he's the Arbiter. So, I mean, there's probably a whole generation of people that would know him more as those characters than like Childs and The Thing or I forget his character's name and They Live, but
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorik Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander. Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination. Lorik Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
yeah, They Live is a pretty good movie. I'm always a fan of Piper, but it's not like he had a whole lot of film roles. More his wrestling career, but old John Carpenter cult movie. It's all good. I've only seen it once. I need to watch it again at some point. So, yeah, what's up, Taylor? How's it going? Good to see you. For the moment, I'm going to Synthetic Office. Okay, yeah, we know that. We saw that.
Mr. Analeas closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
What do you want?
Skip to the part where you tell me what you want and what you'll give me for it.
Put bluntly, the administrator demands rent kickbacks from the companies on Noveria. I acquired evidence of Analeas' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeas would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Ah, it sounds like something I'm interested in. I'm interested in this. Do we need to investigate? Nah, who cares?
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence...
Close enough.
Mr. Analeas' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
I can shoot things. Why not?
As my pass into our offices, it will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
No promises on that. You're asking too much. Too much, I say. We're going to be getting into it. It's going to be heated and bloody. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on into that. Did you end up getting the hell is the name of that game? The Lament of Innocence? Is that the one on the PS2? Daler? I was wondering if I should get that. I always see it at the game shop down here, and like the cover looks interesting, and it's relatively cheap, and I'm like, oh, I wonder if I should get that. But I also hear that the PS2 games weren't like the greatest, so I'm a little bit hesitant. I think it's gonna be brutal summer temps here. It's brutal right now for me. Of course, I live in the Southwest, so I get some pretty hot temperatures. Past 3 days, it's been well into the triple digits. You guys up north, I'm not too sure what it gets at for you, but you got it to work, $9.99. That's not bad. I guess most of the PS2 games kind of are in the $10 range.
Security. This office is sealed.
Or what?
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
I don't want a Paragon option. You're here illegally. Lament of Innocence is actually the first in chronological order. Yeah, I remember them talking about that. That's like in the 10th century or something like that.
Analeas is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Analeas has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend
Sounds dangerous.
You didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
8 Paragon points. Oh no. Where the hell did this guy come from?
Bring it on.
93 today, supposed to be 100 tomorrow. There's 2 broken ceiling fans today. AC can't keep up. We got a good AC here, but the problem is, especially going by how it went last year, is just the energy bill gets way too goddamn high. So I can't like run the AC all that much. Typically got to keep it locked at, I don't know, about like 77 degrees or something like that. I hear most places are having issues with generators, just I guess because it's so goddamn hot. But yeah, I saw the where's my shield? Oh, it's number 3. Oh. Anyway, I saw there were like notices for California and Texas both about like trying to conserve energy just because like the generators keep going down. So, you know, that can't be good. See if you step up into that. Whoa! The hell? Did she even set off that grenade? I don't think she did. Fire containment system doesn't do jack shit either. It's just like a reused map from an area we've already been through. Ooh, easy decryption. Sure. Gonna love the power grids. I was having issues a couple weeks ago. Power was going out. But that was mostly due to a storm. It wasn't because, you know, too many people were using electricity. But had a power outage and then like a transformer or something went out. They repaired it and then like 3 days later it went out again. But ever since they came back the second time, it doesn't seem like it's gone out. So cross our fingers. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But yeah, it's nothing but a big pain in the ass. But in my room, especially the one that I stream from, it's good. I mean, it's easily 10 degrees hotter than it is anywhere else in the house, and I think that's mostly due to the computer. So I'm just running things too goddamn hot. But yeah, not much I can do about it, unfortunately. And I can't run AC, centralized AC, on account of one room. So it's kind of a shitty situation, but it is what it is. But yeah, I was just watching that thermostat just climb higher and higher the past few days. I'm like, oh yeah, there goes 100. Yeah, there goes 110. So, but I've got 2 fans on me at all times. Unfortunately, they're not too big on the power drain. Okay, so I didn't really fully look in here because I didn't want to accidentally do something that I wasn't supposed to just yet. But let's see what we can get. Anyway, there's a couple of different Castlevanias that are exclusive to PlayStation. Obviously, Symphony of the Night is the biggest one, but there's one I was telling you about when we were going through, we're like combing through the old PlayStation list to see what was on there. There's a remake of the original Castlevania that was exclusive for PlayStation. And there was 2 on the PS2, I believe, but I think only Lament of Innocence is available. That second one, I don't think they had on there, but I could be wrong. Uh-oh, what's this? Ah, damn, I can't shoot him. Why don't we get the drop on him? Seems like a good idea to me. Kyra Sterling.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
You get that one also? I mean, it's nothing too special, but it's kind of cool to play like an enhanced visual remake of the original NES Castlevania. Nope. Your point?
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think
Chronicles, that's it, yeah.
Annaleus would throw you off world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
There's another one also, but it's PSP only. Yeah, Dracula X Chronicles. That's the remake of Rondo of Blood, which is the first one that Richter appeared in. We were talking about that, I think, on one of your streams recently.
Charging up. Here it comes.
Oh, there he is. I'm like, son of a bitch, that guy just walked right in here. You should definitely get Dracula X Chronicles. That one has a remake. Not a remake, but like a... You kind of consider it a remaster of Symphony of the Night. And it's got a redubbing that is so much better than the original PlayStation version. You can actually take it serious. But when I streamed that way back when, that's the one I got on my YouTube channel. That's the one I did, was the PSP version of Symphony of the Night that was attached to Dracula X Chronicles. Really good value for a game.
I will destroy you!
Yep. About that, did that work out? No? Okay.
I think we're done here.
Also picked up a couple PS1 games, Reloaded, and Xenogears. Xenogears is kind of famous. It kind of craps itself about halfway through, unfortunately. I've got that one in physical. That one's a little bit hard to get. It's not super expensive, but a lot of people are selling it for like 70 plus bucks now. So yeah, it's getting up there. I guess I wasn't aware that it was available for digital though, so that's pretty cool. I don't think I know what Reloaded is. Don't think there's anything else here that we can get, so I'm just going to move on.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
I don't know. Rondo Blood was originally on SNES, yes. I don't think it got a stateside release. It might have gotten a PAL one, but that one was originally on the Super Nintendo, I believe. Actually, you know what? I think maybe it had... I don't remember if Dracula X was on the Super Nintendo or if it was the other one. I think Rondo might have been... If it wasn't Super NES, it was on PC. It's very confusing. That game has had like several remakes. And they've all been on like different platforms. And I don't remember which is which. I think Rondo Blood was the original. That might have been on Super Nintendo, Japan only. And then it got re-released as Dracula X, I think? I don't know. It could have been the other way around. I guess I'm not too sure. But in any case, Dracula X Chronicles is like the PSP remake. And the coolest thing about that one is that you get to get a remastered version of Symphony of the Night on there. Free of charge. No idea where Reloaded is. Recommended to you. It's only money. Yeah. Why not? Alright, so why do I want to talk to you?
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Okay.
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Ananias' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
All these people want me to do shit. Why can't they do it themselves?
You think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Ananias is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Ananias is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Pay me.
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Ananias' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
Well, then you're useless to me, aren't you?
I'll keep Keen's evidence.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Ho ho ho! A little presumptuous there, don't you think? I'm just gonna not do it out of spite.
Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Did you
What do you
see
know
an
about
Asari
Benezia?
Matriarch recently?
Yes, she caused quite a stir. It's not every day a matriarch arrives with a guard detail of commandos.
Do you know why Benezia's here?
She claimed to be Saren's assistant, here to get a certain project back on track. I suspect she meant Peak 15.
Yes, that is where she went, after all.
I have a different question.
Humans are full of questions. I should write a book about it while I have the time to spare.
The job is done.
I appreciate your discretion. I hope I will never again be so careless as to find myself in these circumstances. I believe you require a garage pass. As well, I would provide a sum of 500 credits. Does that sound fair to you?
Not as fair as it could be, but it'll do.
I'm grateful for your help. My office will reopen with much improved profit margins, I dare say.
Well, then I expect more money later on.
Starting with Mr.
Alright, that's fine. I don't want to get in the whole business about testifying and whatnot. Did I get enough points so I could get those last two? No, I didn't. Alright, well, maybe we can save that for later then. Provided that we could still come back here, which I think probably is fine. I don't see why that wouldn't be an issue. But now that we got the pass, we could actually go up to the peak, so I think I'm just going to get on that, see what we could do. Again, Liara has been strangely quiet during all this. Figured she'd have more to say. But, I don't know. I guess she's just along for the ride at the moment. Something could potentially happen later on. Whoops, I just hit the scroll wheel. I don't remember where the garage thing is, though. I think it's back here. Ah, yes.
What can I do for you today?
Probably nothing. Didn't we already talk? Okay.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
You sound a little, nervous.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutes.
She looks kind of scared, too. It's got them wide eyes. I started deleting some crappy free PS3, PS Plus games he had lingering on the hard drive. Almost full to capacity. Wow. I think I was sort of in the same situation. I don't remember the capacity on the PS3 when I first bought that hard drive. It wasn't very much, but it was pretty big for the time. But, you know, we're talking about like 2009 or so. But a lot of advancements made since then. Good lord. Anyway, I had a lot of PlayStation Plus games that I remember needing to delete at some point because I almost got to capacity, but not quite.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Only what I had to. I didn't ask the Geth to attack.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the Matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Benezia-sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the
Not like the original response better. Well, now you know what to look for.
Out there. I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
And that's the important thing. Not the potential deaths that could be on your hand. I don't think there's Let's take a look back here. Just do a little brush through. No, it doesn't look like there's anything back here. Alright. That's disappointing. You know, you have Final Fantasy 13 2, cut it on sale for $7, 12 gigabytes. Never played that crap. Need to delete it. 13 2 I thought was actually way better than 13. I know you and I both share somewhat of a hatred for 13, but I actually like 13 2 to an extent. Very different type of game, but I also thought it was fun when I didn't think that 13 was fun. So, never played 13 3 though. I don't know how they made it past a second sequel, but they did. Disappointingly though, I don't think I ever finished 13 2. Oh yeah, but then regular 13. Also, hold up. Mute something here. I thought the gameplay was better. You don't get like a party, which I thought was kind of weird. You only have 2 characters. And then there's almost sort of like a monster catching aspect, where you could capture enemies and then like use them in your party. So, I don't know, kind of like a Shin Megami Tensei Persona-ish type deal. Or maybe something else, I don't know. I guess Dragon Warrior Monsters is kind of like that too. Or Pokemon or something. But yeah, no, I thought the sequel was a lot better. Kind of a shame. I thought the story in 13 was sort of interesting. But I hated the characters and I hated the pacing of the game. I still beat it too. It's not like I ever gave up on it. But I'd never want to play that game again. It's kind of funny. I remember with 13 2, there was a costume pack that was tied in with Mass Effect as well. Mass Effect 2 or 3 in particular. I forget which one it was, but you get the old N7 armor. I think for Sarah. If that's her name, I think that's her name. Might have to boot it up before you delete it. Regular 13 can rot in hell. One of the other reasons I like 13 2 as well was it dealt a lot with time travel, and I'm a sucker for time travel type deals. I love going back and forth through time and seeing different effects and how things change from past to present to future. So, I thought that aspect of it was interesting. I thought it sort of redeemed some of the characters that were in 13 that made a return to 2. But I don't know. I thought it was an interesting sequel. I don't know that I'll feel like playing through it again at any point soon, but I could safely say that it was, in my opinion, a lot better than the original 13. So take that for what you will. I know that some of us might consider that like the dregs of the series, but that's how it is. What about adding Final Fantasy 13 to your auto ban term list? It's a little harsh. No one can talk about this game. Yeah. Just certain things we don't mention here. I really don't like 13. It's got a great soundtrack. If anything, if I could compliment anything about that game, the soundtrack is phenomenal. This is like the first time Final Fantasy had a fully orchestrated soundtrack. Sounds great. And I don't know, I liked Lightning okay. It's like the rest of the party in that game was just absolutely insufferable, except for maybe Zaz. And then the story always felt like it was going too fast, and then it came to a dead halt when you get onto the surface, and it's just like the grind world when you get down there, and I just hated that aspect of it, and I don't know. I'm gonna get a whole rant about Final Fantasy 13, but it's such a weird game. It's like Final Fantasy 12 came out and it took the series in a new direction. And I thought Final Fantasy 12 I rank among one of my favorite Final Fantasies ever. And then 13 was kind of trying to do the same thing or something similar, just sort of like it wanted to streamline the series and the playstyle, but I don't know. What an oddity it is. One of these days I'm gonna have to stream it just so I can get a clearer picture because it's been so long. Does have a great soundtrack, totally agree with that. I still have it downloaded. I downloaded that soundtrack when that game first came out, and I'd listen to everything, and sometimes I'd use it as like background music for stuff, and really good soundtrack. Astoundingly so. But yeah, it's a shame about the rest of it. What the hell? Alright, are we here? This doesn't look like a peak. Something happened. I like how the helmet just turns invisible, just immediately off. Remember leaving it on pause, just listening to the one track. Couple hours. A couple of those boss themes are really cool too. Right before you leave the surface, there's a boss that you fight. It's like a kind of looks like a sphinx or something. I don't know. But that track is really good, and I thought that boss was really cool. That's like one of the most outstanding moments, I think, in that whole game. Oops, kinda got yourself killed, but you took the bullet for me, so I guess that's cool. And this Juggernaut's a bitch, Jesus. I don't know that there's anything I could do about this right now. What the hell was that? Was that a save? Oh. That was really close. Alright, we all good? Actually, let me do a little bit of long range. I don't even know what's out there. Oh, there it is. So I've been reading through some message boards with some people talking about this game. A lot of people say it's not worth it to play on any higher difficulty level other than normal for this one, because there's no benefit to it. It's just the enemies are damage sponges, and that's about it. So I'm like, I kind of regret that choice. But I suppose I could change it whenever I want, maybe? I don't know. But I guess we'll just kind of deal with it. It's not too bad. I guess if anything, it's a little bit more of a challenge. I really didn't like that battle last stream, where we fought the quadruped thing. That was kind of brutal. But that was sort of my fault for not gearing everybody up first time around, so I think that maybe had something to do with it. Oh, it's a Krogan. I didn't even know that. I'd rather play Final Fantasy 13 or Twin Snakes. Oh god. Twin Snakes, probably. At least you get it over with quicker. I could probably beat Twin Snakes in like 4 or 5 hours, skipping cutscenes. Maybe less. Final Fantasy 13 would take like 20 at a minimum.
All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. virtual intelligence user interface offline.
Alright, thanks for the input, Garrus. Where are the reactors? Is that obvious? It's a little bit of a hard choice, but yeah, I think length of time factors into it greatly. Kraken tank. Oh, that. Okay. Damn. See if I can sell most of this crap. I don't really want to turn any of it into Omnigel. Ooh, an upgrade kit. Chemical rounds, hammerhead rounds. I'd rather play Russian roulette than do 13 again. Well, I can hardly disagree.
Facing the wrong way.
They want
Trying to keep something out.
as much as they want to keep others out.
Come on, Liara, you gotta, like, think. I thought you were the brainy one. Piercing rounds, phasic rounds. You finished 13, didn't you, Deller? Or did you just give up on it? I know you've been one to just, like, give up on a game. I think back then I was like, well, it's Final Fantasy. There's no reason why I shouldn't finish it. And I want to say I didn't even really take a long break in between. I really didn't like the part on the planet. It's such a drag. You didn't finish it? Okay.
Lost shield.
If I played it nowadays, like for the first time, I think I probably would have given up on it. But back then it was a little odder for me to like not finish a game that I purchased. But I got so much shit nowadays that I kind of have no remorse for something I don't like playing. I'm just like, eh. Oh wait, what are you doing back there? A melee. Tough attack.
What was that?
Animals, wind. This place is in bad shape.
Oh, what are these things? The Rachni or something? You got pretty far, though. You unlocked the little fairy kid. Oh, Hope? I think you... I hate to break it to you, but I think you get most of the party members pretty quick off the bat. I don't remember Hope being all that late in the game. Of course, the bulk of the game is on grind planets, so...
Xenobiology is not my field. Maybe someone in the labs knows.
There was some weird kind of like budding relationship going on between Hope and Lightning too. I thought that was kind of odd. But I guess she could be into younger guys if she wants. Maybe it was more of an admiration thing. I don't know. It's been a while. Easy decryption. Let's see how easy it is. It's pretty damn easy. Personal log, Administrator Tartakovsky. That is the last time. No more will I use the transport carrier. 3 shipments we lose in Macedon system in 1 month. They're too stupid or too slow. If only Gregor still ran his shipments, he would get what I need, and no mercenaries would dare to stop him. Time passes differently when you play that game. 1 year might be 100 years on Earth. And it slows down to a crawl, eh? It's funny, though, because I almost thought the game was going too fast when I first played it. And I'm like, Jesus, let's settle down. Let's try to let's get to know our characters. I don't know what the hell's going on. Zaz is yelling at some blonde chick in glasses named Nagat. And I'm like, what the hell is all this? And then I remember reading at the time, like, oh, because players are so ADHD, all of the background story is done in the logs. And I'm like, I don't want to read through shit just so I know what's going on. Just tell it to me through a cutscene. Goddamn. So I found that, like, highly upsetting. Like, if you're gonna put the effort with the voice acting and everything in the cutscenes, at least do it to progress the plot. Don't do it for, like, extra bits that we don't know what the hell's going on. So I don't know. That was another thing that irked me about it. But it's never-ending rant that I never get to talk about Final Fantasy 13 because I never want to. But now we've unleashed the floodgates. Now I can do nothing but bitch and moan about it.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
Well, I'm here. Show me how to boot it manually. I'll do it. Shoot. Right. I guess we gotta go dig around something else. Mira, inner core. Okay, I guess none of this is gonna be opening. So it reminds me of something in Alien. Or maybe 2001, A Space Odyssey. The VI core appears inoperational. You can attempt to manually reconfigure the data banks or use Omnigel to repair the damaged systems. I don't think I ever use Omnigel for anything. I can attempt a manual reactivation. I just don't want it to lock me out from doing it entirely. Record 1 damage, transfer module stack to core 2 or 3 to reactivate. Click the shutdown button to exit. Okay. There's a puzzle like this, I think, in what was that in? It's it was a Knights of the Old Republic game. I just don't remember if it was the first one. I think it was the second one. No, I think it was the first one, actually. So I don't really know what the goal here is. I might need to reread the thing. Transfer module stack to core 2 to react, or 3 to reactivate. Oh, okay. So we just need to move it to another core entirely. Oh, shit. I'm just messing it up now. Okay, we got it. There we go, that's not so bad.
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
How do I shut this thing up?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I
It's
ask
like the little paperclip of the old Windows operating systems. I'm Spectre.
Commander Shepard, I work for the Citadel's Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems.
Oops.
Please note that queries related
I mean to smash my water bottle on my desk.
Privileged access. Privileged access is only available to binary Helix executives.
No, I'm Spectre. I'm above all that.
Ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Maybe, but what's this? Knowles was telling you that Castlevania Curse of Darkness is really good. The character's a blacksmith and could create weapons. What's that on? That doesn't sound familiar, but if I knew the platform, I might know it.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts...
Oh, that was the other PS2 game. I knew there was a second one, I just didn't know what it was.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you?
That's all I need right now.
Very well,
I don't need anything
Commander.
else.
Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
So do we need to go somewhere else for that, or is this good? We could just do it here, or is that not the manual
alert.
restart?
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Alright. Okay, I guess we need to go in the room in the back. The next Castlevania game I wanted to play was the sequel to Aria. Because that was always kind of my intention, but I streamed that years ago. And I always intended to do the sequel, and I never did, so I kind of felt like I should go back to that at some point. But if I do another Castlevania game, that's probably going to be the one I do. I just don't remember the name of it. But it was, I think it was on the, if it wasn't on the Game Boy Advance, because I think there might have been two on the Game Boy Advance. There was the one that was a more traditional Castlevania, and then there was the one that was basically a sequel to Symphony of the Night, in terms of design. Oh, Jesus Christ.
User alert.
What is this? Oh, these things. Hit it. Oh, works.
I'm ready.
Don't look ready.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
Oh my God, Garrus, what happened to your head? It was just vanished.
User alert.
Alright, let me see if we got any points. Ooh, I do, so I can upgrade this all the way. I just want to have as many dialogue options as possible. And what is this? Advanced Unity, that works for me. There's another Castlevania on the PS3, PSN, Mirrors of Fate, you think? Plays like Batman Blackgate, kind of. Okay, so the Vita Batman game? Not sure what makes that one distinct, though. Uses health damage for 75%, does not reduce damage to shields. That still sounds pretty damn good. I guess it's an ability, though, so I'd have to activate it. So that kind of sucks. Considering I use sniper rifles quite a bit, though, I think this might be in my best interest to unlock sniper rifles. I don't know, maybe not. Master Sabotage. I mean, that might be nice. I still think I'm going to go after this. Alright, Liara, what you got? Reduces recharge time at first aid by 23%. That sounds kind of good. Maybe we'll do those. Advanced first aid. You can be the party healer. Lock singularity. That sounds nice. Why don't we do that? You really like Harmony of Despair? It was geared for multiplayer. Had NES graphics. Nobody was on the servers ever. Which one was that one for? Was that a GBA game or a DS game or was that the mobile game? Ugh. Garrus, I don't think you're suited for first aid. Upgrade Turian Agent on the way, that's fine. Tactical armor. Ah, medium armor, that might be nice. Assault training, advanced adrenaline bursts. Master Sabotage, advanced overkill, that works. Advanced assassination, only available when using sniper rifles. Next shot will inflict damage equal to 250%. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna get these two abilities out of the way first. We'll work our way to that. That one was on PS3. Okay.
Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are
Was that a network exclusive game or was that released on physical? Because I can't even picture that.
online. How may I assist you?
Great concept. No idea why it didn't take off. I don't know. Sometimes stuff goes under the radar like that. Especially if it doesn't, if it was digital only, especially. I don't think PS3 had the biggest user base at the time either. That was kind of more towards the end of its life cycle.
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
Oh, okay. I already talked about that.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines
Digital only, that's probably why I didn't know about it. Or am familiar with it at the very least.
And the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
And I guarantee you that's probably why it didn't take off either.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander.
We think about it now, and digital seems to be kind of like the main way to get games for most people nowadays. I know for you, especially, you almost got buy exclusively digital. But, still in that, like, PS3, Xbox 360, 7th generation era, a lot of people were still buying games on physical. If it wasn't physical, you didn't really sell as much digitally. Digital games were starting to ramp up a little bit by that time period, but it wasn't nearly as common as it is now. So I guarantee that it probably had something to do with being a digital title only. Not many people were playing it. And if it was exclusive to the PS3, even more so. Ah, that's what I'm looking for. Very good.
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Oh yeah, what are the hostile
The
creatures?
we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
Should we release it? Might do great now, maybe. Yeah, about PS Now. I think they just released a statement too.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
That's what I'm trying to do, computer. But anyway, I think Sony just released an announcement recently that they're gonna re-enable the servers for some games that are on PS Now or games that they're gonna be adding. I think like Killzone 2 was up in the air. I know the servers went down for that a while back. Who knows? Maybe they'll even restart like officially Metal Gear Online. That'd be interesting. But yeah, there was a number of games I think that they confirmed were gonna have servers up and running again.
With emergency.
Whoa! What the hell was that? I know it was the the fire thing, but why was it in the air? But yeah, it should be interesting for people that have that. I think it's kind of more geared towards PS Now, but I do wonder if you'd be able to access it if you had the physical copy of whatever game that they were redoing the servers for. Might be interesting. Might be worth checking out.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
And, you know, not every game needed a server. I mean, you still play Tekken and whatnot, and that's not just because it's a popular game series, but that's strictly because it's peer-to-peer connection, which doesn't require servers.
Main reactor shut down in accordance with
when you had, like, shooter games or other things where you were doing multiple people that were, well, I say multiple people, but more than just, like, 2 people playing against each other, you typically needed a server for that. Unless somebody was willing to host it, and I just don't think the hardware for the PS3 was up to that kind of task.
Over there.
Well, get over here and maybe you will.
Shields down.
See, GTA servers are shutting down for the PS3 and 360. GTA 5? I guess that would sound about right. I kind of wonder if 4 is still up. Probably not. I mean, GTA 5 has like 5,000 ports on every conceivable platform known to man, so I'm not surprised that they don't want to pay for the servers for the oldest original platform. But yeah, it's kind of a shame. Guys, can we do something about that? Alright, cool. Get your ass up. But it's been a long time coming. I know that 4 went down relatively quick. Not that the online was as complex, but yeah, they like shut down the servers for that
Main reactor shut down in accordance
within a few years, I think. But that might have also been because of the Game of the Year edition too. I don't know, because I think that had a different like online style or service or something. But despite the fact that I've played through all of the main games, I don't know jack shit about Grand Theft Auto Online. Played a little bit of 5 back in its heyday, but most of that stuff is beyond me.
Say goodnight.
It was all me.
Main reactor shut down in accordance.
It's a good thing we have access to it here. Completed repairs to peak 15. Nice. I guess she just does the first aid ability on her own. I don't know how all that operates. Let's see what we can find up here. Might get some interesting goodies. Under 4, Tsunami 4. I think I got to play GTA 4 online one damn time before they shut down. God, there was a game like that for me too. I forgot what it was. I remember I played it and then I was like, I should boot that back up again. Like not even that long after I played it initially. And then I got word that the server shut down. I'm like, oh. Alright, I guess. It's like any online gaming that I do is on PC now, where you don't really have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, that was a big downer, and I played actually a decent amount of online games on PS3. Unlike Xbox, at the time with Sony, you didn't have to pay for the online service. I mean, it meant that games didn't really have dedicated servers, so it wasn't as seamless of an experience, but, you know. It was free, and there was plenty of people playing. Shut down the Twisted Metal servers for PS3 quickly. Didn't play that one. But that kind of sucks. Especially if a game doesn't do too well, servers don't stay up for very long. They're like, why are we wasting money on this shit? Nobody wants to play it, except for, you know, half a dozen people. It might have been Killzone, actually, thinking about it. It might have been Killzone 2 or 3. Like, I played a handful of matches, went back to it one time, and it was down. Did not last long at all, or at least in relation to when I got it. I don't think I got either one of those games anywhere near launch. So is this all set up? Do we need to do anything with this? I'm guessing no. Okay. Could have been Resistance too, now that I think about it. Not necessarily Resistance 2, the sequel to Resistance Fall of Man, but it might have been one of the Resistance games. I seem to remember playing one a couple times and then hearing word that the servers went down. But in my memory, I remember trying to boot up a game and then realizing it there, not getting it from a news site or anything.
Now entering decontamination and transit hub.
I remember thinking the Resistance multiplayer was kind of fun though.
Contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramways inadvisable.
Wonder if that's the giant, like, bugs. I think maybe that's causing a problem. I think it might be causing a problem.
They're locked in.
The door could be finessed. It appears that the trams to the subsidiary stations are beyond it.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Junk bin. Alright. A bunch of armor upgrades in there. Oh no, a dead Solarian.
Control group, losing them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
He must have felt there was no hope of surviving, that killing himself would be easier.
Online.
That's how I feel sometimes.
Facilities. How may I assist you?
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has
I could see that, yeah.
in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the fail-safe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
What would it take to get the decon fail-safes operating again?
There is a hardware fault in the control system. This can be repaired on-site using a standard Omni tool.
Oh my god, I'm just tempted to just open the goddamn thing. It's 2 of them. It's not like it's that bad.
That's all I need right now.
Unless there's more coming out after that. I guess that could be a thing. Oh wait, no. I'm getting multiple readings on the radar. Skill too low. Any of you losers can do anything about this? No? God damn it, I knew I should have brought Tali.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific.
Wait, no,
Very well,
okay,
Commander.
no.
Out.
You get back here.
Connected to subsidiary.
What's this about?
The tram station has been sealed in the interest.
Override. Open the doors now.
Very well, Commander. Releasing safeties. Proceed at your discretion.
That's all I need right now.
Very well.
Proceed at my discretion, alright. Trying to get stuck too. Oh, how'd they get in there? And Garrus is already dead.
Time for payback.
Shepard! Eat this!
I just realized something. Those grenades aren't triggered by motion detection at all. I set them off. I just have to press the grenade button again. Woo. Anyway, that makes things much easier. Yeah, I guess that works.
Area secured.
So is that it? Tram all clear? Alright. To Rift Station.
Destination, Rift Station. Now arriving at Rift Station.
Real happy looking bunch. Something about this kind of gives me Doom 3 vibes too, though not nearly as dark. You got a little bit of lighting. Emergency exit only. Alright. I don't even know where this goes. Captain Ventralis.
Stand down. Sorry,
Hi.
we couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
I take it you've encountered those things.
Yeah, a little bit of Dead Space too.
Ripped apart by. We're all working on stems. Look, you're human, and that's enough that I won't shoot. But I'd like to know who you are.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
I was asked if I was going to do Dead Space I think it was last year anyway. Might have been 2 years ago, actually, now that I think about it. But for October. And I don't know. When I platinum Dead Space, it was one of those deals where it's like, I've played this game to the extent that it can be played. I don't think I feel like playing through it again. And I still didn't really have any lingering feeling of playing it whenever I was asked about it. But I was thinking about this year, maybe going back to Dead Space. I don't know. I do want to play the second one again, because I only played through that one once. Whereas the original I played maybe 2 or 3 times. But yeah, I only played the second one once, and I always wanted to revisit it, but never got a chance to. Also, EA started selling their games on Steam again last year, and Dead Space 3 was like $5, so I picked that up. I know everybody shits on it, but I never played it, so I always wanted to give it a shot, and just never had the opportunity to do that. Dead Space on PS Now. He was getting into maybe Dead Space 3. I don't know. I don't know what's on now necessarily. I've got Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 both on PlayStation 3, but I don't know if they were available digitally or if it's on the Now service. Not too sure. 3's kind of everywhere. That one was one that was sort of, I don't want to say it was made for digital distribution necessarily, but it was in the time period where digital distribution was way more common. So you saw it on like Origin, you saw it on Steam originally, then they took it off of Steam. Now it's back on Steam. But you can get it on like the Xbox store, PlayStation store, all that stuff.
I'm packing fire and steel. They want to fight with claws and teeth, it's their funeral.
You got my support. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Now it's a hot mess. No, I'm not here to help.
I've got business with her. Stay out of my way.
All I can do is hold out here and protect the civilians.
There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it. It can take you down to the hot labs.
Oh, if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
So the one with the move that you're talking about is Extraction. I thought that was exclusive to the special edition of 2. I don't know if you can... It might be on now, though, actually, so maybe that's a thing. But that one was... it used to be exclusive to the special edition of 2, which is the whole reason I got the special edition of 2. Originally, it was a Wii game, and they released it special with that edition of the second game. I actually streamed it last year, like a little bit. I streamed like the first level, but I didn't get into it all the way. I made the slight promise that maybe we'll come back to it, but, you know, that maybe is going to probably take a year.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from the outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
You're certain the Matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
I don't know. Maybe she's got, like, transporter technology.
I've got work to do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Oh, that was a weird cut. Also, you played Extraction on the Wii. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. There was a weird little period where rail shooters were coming back for some reason. You had the House of the Dead 3 and 4 ports on PS3. You had the Extraction game on the... Well, actually, it was probably the Wii that kicked it off, and then the fact that PS3 had the Move. Everybody just started porting their games on there. But then there was Umbrella Chronicles 1 and 2 for the Wii, and then those got re-released on PS3. So...
Thanks for the help. Every few hours a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
We're all in the same boat.
I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
Well, you know. Bugs and everything. But yeah, it was a creepy game. Horror rail shooters were making a comeback. Like, all thanks to the Wii, I guess. Ah, the scientists.
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
cool. We could raid their storage facilities. Should probably look through all the upgrades I'm getting, see if I can upgrade anything on my own. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now, actually. Let's take a look. Take all that. Anti-personal rounds 3. Incendiary rounds 4. 10 damage per second for 5 seconds. Minus 10 accuracy. And accuracy on this gun already sucks, so... How could it get any worse? What is this? 40% toxic damage. Yeah. Radioactive rounds, 21% cooldown reduction. Heat sink, 14 heat absorption. Yeah, I think I prefer that on the sniper rifle, actually, so I'm gonna leave that. So the incendiary rounds on the shotgun, that should make for a little bit better. Weapon stability, 20% damage, minus 20% heat absorption. Why not? And I don't really care about anybody else right now, so.
Uncertain. I welcome you. Cautiously, I am curious to know what you're...
Alright, Dallor, well, thank you for dropping by. Good chatting with you. And we'll see you around next time. You have a good night.
Seems I've been caught up in events.
Sympathetically. Everyone here could say the same. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
Given the situation, you should freely contribute to the defense.
It's a sell crap.
Pointedly, I give freely to Captain Ventralis. You, delicately, are not paid to protect us.
Let's have a look.
Fine.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
Heavy armor. Some medium armor. Can't afford it. Wish I could see what it looks like. Metagel upgrade. Oh, good. Yeah, somebody was selling that before and I wanted it. Omnitool Chameleon. Huh? 5880. Omnitools are multi-purpose diagnostic to a variety of battlefield tasks. What does that do? Does that do anything? Tech cooldown. Oh, okay. Yeah, why not? Biotic amp. Applies increased bionic abilities, synchronizing the element 0 nodes with the user's central nervous system. That is a lot of money. All this shit's a lot of money. Alright, that should be good enough. That though, I do want to equip, maybe. Shield bonus, med recharge bonus. Oh. But we get tech cooldown. Alright. Oh, I should probably save since we're in like a safe spot too.
What?
What? What's up with you?
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Why ask me and not your friend?
What, you know her?
Because I do not know anything about the Matriarch.
Then why would I?
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Alice from the University of Arrayas. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
Now I'm going to ask you another question.
You're a member of the science teams.
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
You seem less upset about this situation than the others.
Yeah, she seems upset.
One of the
I don't know.
virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
That's all for now.
Then I will return to my meditations.
Yeah, you do that.
Science pukes. She just bug out and leave to die.
Science pukes.
Bug out.
At least he cracked himself up.
What? No!
What?
Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is...
You still want to work here?
The pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here. Just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
I'll make some promises. To restricted area. Oh, I see. Ah, this is the medical bay. I don't think I've been there yet.
Hang on. I know you'd have a cure by now. What do you want?
I don't like your tone.
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had much sleep lately.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him.
Now, this guy, I can't place his voice as to the actor, but I know he's been in other BioWare games. Pretty sure he's been in Dragon Age and maybe Knights of the Old Republic. I don't know if he's been in both of them, though.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
Suit yourself.
I'm just trying to avoid an incident.
Are you the doctor here?
I'm a doctor, but not the. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. I've been administering stims at their request.
What happened to these people?
I have a non-disclosure agreement. I
That's
shouldn't
the one I
discuss
wanted.
it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
Good job.
I need full cooperation if I'm gonna help. Do you want these people to live? If not, I'll walk out of here.
No, wait. It's a bioweapon. Based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that could kill the creature. But there was no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a pandemic spread.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, They'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
Is there a cure, Doctor? A treatment?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to Ventralis for you, but I don't have the training for that.
No, of course. You don't look like a biochemist. No offense.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Not much of a conversation.
The system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
Did nobody attempt to do this earlier?
Yes?
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something. Yes?
Talk to you later.
Oh, wait, shit. No, not that.
Yes?
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
Talk to you later.
I hope you can do something.
Okay. Let's see what we could do. This isn't the way back to the trams, is it? Figured that would have been where the tram picture was. I don't remember necessarily the layout. I guess we'll see. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is something different. Ooh, aid station. Don't mind if I do.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
Yes.
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Oh, I was right. It is the Rachni.
That's preposterous.
The Krogan wiped them out 1,000 years ago.
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg.
Well, that's how it starts.
Since the last battles. They brought it here.
I feel like when you see derelict ships, you probably should leave them alone.
God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
A good place for loot, but I feel like not everybody does thorough investigations for living organisms that could be potentially dangerous. So that's how you get your xenomorphs.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I heard that from you.
I killed her.
Who?
Doctors on Muir. We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon. I closed the door. I killed her.
The only thing you could do was save yourself.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
Maintenance area. Got some things here.
You're not part of the crew.
How astute of you.
Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters. Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
I don't care.
I told you to leave.
I just pester you until you open it.
In there? You want to kill us all? I've had 4 hours of sleep in the last 3 days. I don't need this.
Well, go away then.
And I thought this was going to be a quiet shift. I told you to leave. You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
Dialogue loop back around. Well, let's see what's over here then. Oh. Authorization. I guess we need to see somebody. That was a misclick. How's Liara doing? Trying to get her groove on. See the mission objective. I guess that's over here. Maybe that's the captain. Yeah, it probably is.
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
Dr. Cohen says there's no risk of contamination.
All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
If that's the only way you'll let us in, I agree.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
Yeah, we get a firm handshake for that.
You and me both.
There's always someone like left behind. Usually it's Liara. Unfortunately, when you step in the elevator, everybody just teleports behind you, but still. A little slow on the uptake.
What do you want?
I have Ventralis' permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
Ooh, a medical kit. Ah. Make cure. Oh, wait, no, not yet. Oh. No, I don't want to do this.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
You, what are you doing here? Kill her.
She's surrounded by Geth and pointing a gun at us. Shoot her!
You're not as stupid as you look. Weapons free!
Other way. It's like the Merc put up more of a fight than she did. Yeah, too bad about that, huh? Isolated 4 chemicals have been combined to counteract the toxin. Must be mixed in precise quantities. Each chemical is poured. The equipment will mark the minimum and maximum amount that will work. Too little or too much will spoil the result. Well, it's a good thing it was intuitive. Yeah, average decryption. Let's see what we got. Okay. So how'd they get in here? Uh-oh. Blocked by a... What the hell is that?
Looks like that Asari doctor killed the guard.
Oh. That's a shame.
They came out of there.
You mean the inorganics the Asari had with her?
Benezia brought them with her.
How can I get into the maintenance area?
A team lead would have access. Like Dr. Cohen. He's in the medical bay.
I'll be leaving.
Yeah, it's a good thing we were doing something for him then. You guys suck at your job. Didn't even realize you had a traitor among you.
Is that the cure? You did it?
You set me up.
I was ambushed in the lab you sent me to. If you set me up...
You were attacked? I don't know anything about that. I hate conflict. I've never even fired anyone. I have my receptionist do it. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there. Just people with clearance.
Alright. I'm going to hurt someone. Let's talk about getting into the maintenance,
What about
though.
the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes. Take my pass. But there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives, do you know that?
And I almost lost mine. Thanks is all I get? We need to be at peak to fight those aliens. Give us some metagel.
Even though I have as much as I can carry.
You didn't get these from me. Ventralis wanted them saved for his people.
That's
I
alright.
need to administer this. Thanks again.
Whoa. Got an assload of Paragon points. No! Even though I selected the Renegade option at the end there. I guess it didn't counteract that.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
I just want to see it do something. But it's not doing anything. Alright, whatever. We can make up in the Renegade points later on, I guess. Surely there's someone I can kill. Wait a sec, that's not where we want to go. We want to go back through here. I think. I don't know why she like turns around sometimes. I guess she needs to have a good look at Garrus. What's this? Huh. Maybe it just means we need to come back around through here. I don't know. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I had it too. Just an extra second would have helped. I think she was trying to take cover on the door as it was going down. It's her. Oh. Take the shot, god damn it.
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in creation.
You don't know me.
To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. I won't be moved by sympathy, no matter who you bring into this confrontation.
Whatever.
I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't care.
Indeed. What have you told her about me, Liara?
What could I say, Mother? That you're insane? Evil? Should I explain how to kill you? What could I say?
Alright, take that stupid helmet off.
Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
We made her upset. Guess the Asari commandos weren't up to snuff. Oh, sorry. Let's see how far the photo mode can go. Can we like zoom in at all? Orbit. Ah, but does it only orbit around one character? I wish to like move. I don't think I can move the camera that far though. Let's see what she's doing in there. Also, maybe get a good look out for the rest of these losers. Whoa. Zipping in and out of cover. Nice. Ah. Stupid shields. Oh. Can actually take cover on it. I can take cover on this too. Somehow I don't think that was part of the original. Oh look, there we go. I can move the camera a little bit. I can't penetrate the shield though. Oh no. The camera deals in the same physics that we do. What you looking at, Shepard? Oh. What weird thing photo modes are. Yeah. That ought to do it. I wonder if it takes a picture of the UI though. Gotta say, I think we finally put enough upgrades in this stupid rifle to actually make it worthwhile.
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Troops are sloppy.
I expected better from Asari commandos.
I will not betray him. You will... You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
Are you saying he brainwashed you?
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you. It is subtle at first. I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a willing tool, eager to serve. He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
Give it to me.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Tell me where the Mu Gate is before I lose my temper.
Of course, Commander. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's coordinates is not enough. Do you know where he planned to go from there?
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should. Oh, you should.
Mother, don't leave. Fight him.
You've always made me proud, Liara. Die.
Hello. Oh, we all got knocked down. A little bit of help would be nice.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
You're free of the indoctrination again?
I still hear it like metal on metal, squealing and reverberating.
Mother.
Good night, little wing. I will see you again with the dawn. No light. They always said there would be a...
Oh no, don't reveal the secrets of death. Yay, level up. Just clip right through there. Alright, what are we going to do with this thing? It's just like some Asari commando corpse rolling on the background. Oh no, it's getting up, okay. I just thought it was rolling around for inexplicably no reason. Look out behind you! Oh, I remember this. They took this right from Independence Day.
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
Speaking of the Rachni Queen.
Mother, we sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
Are you controlling the Asari? Oh shit.
Did you order your people to kill the science team?
Let's try to be more direct.
We were locked away here. The children are beyond our songs. They have been lost to silence. The children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. And their suffering, they cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I'm more than willing to wipe them out.
Such discordance bodes ill for what we must compose here. Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
The Rachni were a threat to the galaxy. Those tanks are filled with acid. If she gets out of hand, they dissolve her.
They made a mistake. They let the Krogan go too far. This is a chance for us to atone. She has done nothing to us.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows.
Is that Reaper indoctrination, I tell you?
Teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place.
At least it wasn't a brown note.
Echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
Oh boy. So I'm like 90% sure I let this thing go during my last playthrough. One of the goals of this particular playthrough was to do Renegade for the most part, and to choose options that I did not choose during my previous playthrough. So I think I'm just going to have to kill it. I probably wouldn't under normal circumstances, but...
The Rachni are a dead race.
No, stop feeling and think. Even if you disagree with Asari morals, you must see she could be an ally.
Is our kind so frightening? You would seek our silence if you cannot muffle our songs? If you cannot have us as your obedient claws?
I can't do this. Shut up and die.
Stay dead.
We will not embrace the great silence.
I should just get out, regardless. I'll be playing dead, you never know. Hey, we got Renegade 25, so we got our Renegade points back.
The sooner we are off this frozen world, the better.
Probably right about that. I don't believe there's anything else I can do here. Also, if you intend to go into ME2 with this character, get high level, don't need the best gear. Probably not. But I do believe that there is a credit limitation. Having read the patch notes, they lowered it from what it originally was. So you can't transfer all your money from this game to the next. Unfortunately. I'll have to relook at the patch notes and see what they limited it to. Also, I don't know what those enemies are back there, but I guess we could just leave. Are you certain you wish to leave? The situation in the hot labs has not yet been resolved. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess not. We'll see what happens. Let's go over here then. Enemies above us. What's going on in here?
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a Council Spectre. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the Operations Director. I would stand and shake hand, but... you must listen to me. If we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
I understand that we'll be dead soon. Talk fast.
Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
They brought it here to wake it up?
Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass-produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
That's always the case, isn't it? They try to do the same thing with the xenomorphs.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
This is fascinating, but we don't have time to chat.
These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not
neutron purge.
System.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key.
All I see at the end of this is, Ah, that's why. They knew he was saying too much. Okay. Obtain purge codes. Alright. Thank you.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Yeah, I have it mumble something.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
Got 2 minutes. Oops, not that. Shit. Whoa! I thought I had a lot of shields left. Never mind then. I guess those things are relatively explosive. I guess headshots don't really work on these guys. Hopefully this thing only kills them, right? Okay, good. Oh, wait. Oh, Jesus. Never mind, then. Maybe we just need to run through them. I had it all wrong. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else going on in here. Well, let's clear out the main way. Alright, make a break for it. Oh, shit. Not good enough, I guess. Well, maybe I'll try to take a few more out, and then maybe I can see if I can brush past them. Is there anything else I can do? I guess not. Whoa, whoa! It's a little close. Okay. There we go. That takes care of that. Now we should be able to leave, I guess, maybe. Let's see. Actually, this thing led off to the Normandy before. I don't know why it would want to take you back all the way to the ship and not the central station, but I guess that works in any case. Oh,
What's our
now we're
next
back on the
move,
Normandy.
Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
Not so
The
fast.
new relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander is right. We cannot rush off blind. We still need to learn more about Saren.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
Do you feel in charge? I'm still in charge
I
here.
won't be a puppet for the Asari. I give the orders around here, understood?
Forgive me, Commander. I was only trying to help.
Crew, dismissed.
Noveria report is away.
All of you get out of my
Patch
sight.
through to the council.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You
That's
found
a quick transition.
Found them and wiped them out. Do you take pleasure from committing genocide, Shepard?
Depends on
Sometimes.
the species, Turian.
Commander, you are addressing a member of the council. You will show the proper respect.
Whoops.
And we're out.
Just 2 renegade points from that? Alright. I'll take it, I guess. Alrighty then. Well, that's another one in the bag. We still have a couple things that we could have done on that planet, I think. Or maybe not. Assignments. We got all this crap. These, I guess, are all the side missions. So, still need to go back and see if I could do something about the whole spy thing. Yes, the Noveria espionage. I guess that's it, though. Everything else seems like it's related to other stuff. Probably just checking out planets and derelict ships. Next main quest is going to be on Ferris. I don't know that I want to do that right away. I might want to take care of some of this crap just to see if I can get some levels in. How are we looking this? I got 8 points. Alright. Could get a store discount. That's good, I guess. New dialogue options. 5% discount at stores. Yay. Anything else I should be worried about? Master Sabotage. What was I trying to get up here? Oh, the sniper rifle deal. Right. Yeah, that would be good. Advanced Marksman. Only available when using pistols. Oh. Okay, then I don't care. Assassination, only available when using sniper rifles. Next shot will inflict damage equal to 200% of the weapon's DPS. Okay. That sounds interesting. Is there anything else immediate? We got a Master Shield boost coming up. That might be good. Spectre training. Restores dead squad members 50% health and 100% shields. That would be good too. I don't know. I might try to go for Master Shield boost or the Master Unity. And then maybe work on some sniper rifle. I think the level cap, what did we see? I think it caps at like 30 in this game with the legendary edition thing. I think in the original version of the game it said it was like 60 or something like that, so maybe we can get onto it some other time. Did we get anything cool from any of all that? Loads and loads and loads of like weapons and stuff. I might have to go through here on my own time, try to pick out some decent stuff, make sure we're in tip-top shape. Now, max level is 60 in the original game, but max level is 30 in the Legendary Edition. If you remember when I was initially starting up this game, it gave me a handful of options, and in the Legendary mode, as it put it, the level cap is changed to 30, which is what I chose. So we're going to cap at 30. I just want to make sure that I've got, you know, all my ducks in a row, as it were. But otherwise, there's a bunch of crap here that we could potentially do. Maybe I'll do a stream where we knock off some, side missions or something. Or maybe I'll just do all this crap in my own time. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I think that's going to be it for right now. I might, in fact, I might end up doing that. I might just do some of the side in my own time, and we'll worry about some of that later. But we're going to go ahead and stop for right now. Almost 3 hours. So, sort of long enough. think I want to do one of these streams where I go for kind of a longer period of time. Maybe we'll do like a 4-hour stream or something like that. But so far so good. Enjoying the game. Glad that we got kind of more into the open stuff where we could do our own thing instead of getting stuck on the Citadel. I find that more enjoyable, being able to go where I want, choosing all these missions and whatnot. So yeah, so far so good. I might be back with this as soon as maybe Saturday. I think tomorrow I want to probably try to get Tomb Raider Last Revelation started. And then Sunday I might be looking at doing some Ocarina. Try to finish off that game. But yeah, we'll get back to this sooner rather than later. So stay tuned. Probably about as soon as a couple days. We'll be back with some Mass Effect. But thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it as always. I am going to take off. And I guess we'll just let the auto host do what it does. So until then, take care. Have a good night. See you next time.